What's up, my peeps, my peoples? What's going on? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. So how y'all doing in this piece? Let's get into it. Let's talk about this situation with NeNe Leakes. NeNe Leakes was on Tammy Hall show, baby. I was like, NeNe Leakes did not look herself. She did not look like NeNe Leakes. She didn't look happy. She looked like she had been crying. She looked like she had been sobbing. And basically, she said she escaped and went to Miami, basically to get some peace. So basically, this situation is wearing down on NeNe Leakes. I was like, Lord have mercy. What is going on? It seems like, you know, NeNe's very hurt. It seems like she's very disappointed too as well. And she thought that she was important to Bravo. She thought Bravo had her back. She thought that maybe she meant something after 12 years. She thought that she was, you know, somewhat of importance. And they looked at her and told her, no, you are not. Hey, Andrea Sin, what's going on? What's good with you? You have a blessed weekend too. I was like, Lord have mercy. This situation is just sad. It's just really sad because, you know, she's actually saying that there's discrimination going on. She's saying that, you know, she don't feel like she was treated equally. She don't feel like she was treated fairly. And she also mentioned that, you know, for a while, she was the only OG on the show. What's going on, Ralph? What's going on, April? What's going on, social media? What's good with y'all? How y'all doing? Like, yeah, this situation was, like, this was sad to see. Like, if you want to see somebody vulnerable and weak and, you know, basically is just tired of fighting, she just tired of all the shit, that's NeNe Leakes. That was her over there on Tammy Hall show. Like, it was like, yo, the shit done kicked in, the factor done kicked in, everything done kicked in. That Andy, the people at Bravo, they won't sit down with her, they won't have a conversation with her, and basically, yes, she was forced out. And, you know, Tammy asked her that question. Yo, why didn't you take the deal? She didn't say, yo, of course. You know, I'm just improvising. So, you know, so NeNe was asked the question, how come you didn't take the deal? So NeNe had a deal. Greg told NeNe to take the deal. Greg told her to take the deal and she said no. And then she was asked, so what was the deal and what was the offer? What was the deal? And NeNe said that they offer her only 6 episodes. 6 episodes, that's the kick in the face. 6 episodes. And then she said that she usually do 18 episodes. So 6 episodes? Like, they was really trying to tell her, like, yo, we don't need you here. We don't want you here. Like, for real. Only giving her 6 episodes? And how could she take that deal? How could she take that deal? Like, everybody be like, oh, where's NeNe at? Just like they was last season. Where's NeNe at? Where's NeNe at? 6 episodes. So basically, they're only offering you 6 and your counterparts are getting 18 episodes or getting 15 or getting, you know, 10 episodes and you only get 6 and you've been there from the beginning. You are one of the original OGs. So yes, they wanted her out the door. She said it wasn't about money. She said it was about the episode situation and being replaced. I was like, ooh, Lord have mercy. What's going on with that situation? Yeah, so basically, Rita B, she would be losing money too as well, even though they did not, you know, cut her pay, because she said they didn't cut her pay. They just cut how many episodes. So how many episodes she's in and how much she gets paid, that all calculates and ends up with a total of what she was looking for. But now you take 6 from 18 and she's getting less money. Less money, baby. And then on top of that, it seems like when she explained that from season 1, from season 2, from season 3, from season 4, from season 5, that all the OGs was disappearing. The original cast members were disappearing. Like they didn't get another season. And basically when NeNe was explaining this, it almost seems like she was saying that they was getting rid of the people that started from the beginning, from season 1. And season 2 they eliminated. Season 3 they was eliminated. Season 4 they was eliminated. Season 5 they was eliminated. And basically, it seems like she was trying to say that she was on eggshells way back then too as well, because she didn't know if she was going to be asked to leave or not get a contract. So she was watching all her counterparts that she started with basically be X'd. And then she also talked about the other franchise, how the OGs were being X'd too as well. So it seems like she was trying to say that she was on eggshells, and she was surprised each and every time that she was coming back, because they got rid of everybody else and she thought she was next. So that's probably one of the reasons why she thought that she was special to Bravo, probably one of the reasons why she thought she meant something to Bravo, because they kept Xing people from the beginning, the originals of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she stayed. So she thought maybe she was doing something good, but at the same time she was nervous too as well, because she see how they didn't value them, and maybe she thought she had something different and something special. So it went down rough. She burned too many bridges, Lord. Hey, Edward Smarts, what's going on? How you doing? So I was like, damn. So basically she's telling us that she felt like she could go at any moment, and they didn't value her as being an OG or putting in the hard work or helping the franchise even grow, even though the ladies that was sitting next to her was helping too as well, but they end up departing too as well. And so it just seems like it was kind of like maybe a tactic that they used to let her know that you can be replaced and you ain't as crafty as you think you are. You may be the queen, people may like you, you may be the originator, blase and the third, but you can be replaced. And they reminded her that ever since season 2, basically. Hello, what's going on, James? So I was just like, damn. So NeNe, basically, she really looked like, that she was distraught. She just looked like she was almost tranquilized too as well. And also, Tammy Hall made sure that she let everybody know that this is not the platform where NeNe's going to be on to get revenge from anybody, where she is going to be talking smack about anybody. And basically she wants NeNe to handle the discrimination and the racism and systematic racism. She wants her to handle them claims, because that's something serious, but she didn't want to get into it. But she asked NeNe if she can prove it, and NeNe said, yes, I can prove it, baby. I can prove that I was mistreated. I can prove that there was discrimination and racism. So I was just like, Lord have mercy, what's going on? So you guys think that NeNe should have took the original deal from 18 episodes to 6 episodes? That's just a slap in the face. And if she did take it, it would be looking like, oh, she needs Bravo. But it could have been a goodbye. And you know what? I think NeNe could have ended, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, basically trying to work out things with the ladies and say, you know what? It's been a long road. I've been through too much. You guys have been through too much. I put you guys through too much. Y'all put me through too much. We got the producers that did us in, that did me into as well. But you know what? If you don't forgive me, if you don't take my apology, could we try to be cordial? Could we work on something? So leaving the Real Housewives on Atlanta on a high note, especially with the cast members and the ladies that are forever going to be attached to one another, because they spent many years together, many years being friends, and many years going against each other, and many years exposing each other too as well. But I think that it would have been a great thing for her to take the 6 episodes, even though I know that that's not right. But in them 6 episodes, try her best to mend fences and wounds with the rest of the ladies, and go out on that note that NeNe is actually sorry. She apologized, and she is taking accountability for the things that she's done, even if they don't take accountability for what they have done to her, even if they don't take accountability or even listen to her. But knowing that she left that stain and that image of her last appearance on Real Housewives of Atlanta would have been better, for her. And then also to see, so people can see that she's actually apologetic, so people could see that she wanted something different, especially in the times where Black Lives Matters, and also coming after the network and saying that she's been discriminated towards, and she feels like there's systematic racism going on, and saying that, you know what, now I see. I was blind, but now I see, ladies, so I'm gonna fall in line, and basically try to build a sisterhood, which we should have been building a long time ago, but you know what? It's never too late until you're 6 feet under. And I think that would have been a good situation for her. But it is what it is. And, you know, sometimes it takes other people to be the big person, especially if you want to brand and leave, you know, a good taste in people's mouth too as well, so they can't say, oh, she left out on this, she left out cussing out Kenya, she left out throwing popcorn, she left out, you know, with her laptop closed, she left out, you know, with the reed sitting on the table, she left this way. And then on top of that, now she's going ham on, you know, Instagram and on Twitter, even though she's hurt and she's in pain too as well, because she thought that she was somebody, she thought she meant something, she thought that she helped this franchise, she helped the people over there, she was there for 12 years. So evidently she built some relationships with people that work there and people that she see on a regular basis when they are filming, you know. So it's like one of them situations. I was just like, damn, you know, she had to build something, and you know, it seems like the table turned, like they couldn't get rid of her quick enough. And it seems like she was saying that every time that the contract negotiations was going on, people was assuming and saying that NeNe was at fault for the situation, that, you know, NeNe was taking her dear time with the situation at hand. But NeNe was basically saying she was negotiation for episodes, because basically they didn't want. So if she is like the highest rated person over there, she can bring the ratings. Why are they cutting her episodes? Are they okay with only having 6 good episodes? Or they feel like they can get 6 good episodes from NeNe, and then from the rest of the ladies they can recoup and get, you know, ratings? Because it doesn't seem like they thought that she was bringing the ratings. Because why would they cut, you know, how many episodes she's in? Because they didn't want to pay her, because they wanted to punish her, because they wanted to make her feel less than. And was this a plan altogether to just get rid of her? Point blank, period. If we can't fire you outright, we're going to cut your episodes. And these are the reasons why we're going to cut your episodes. And then there's nothing that she can really do about the situation, because she's working for them. What's up, Sweet Brown Sugar 504? What's going on with you, April? Is the show What About the Other Bravo woman? They did worse than. I don't know if it's even about how she was on camera with the ladies. I just think that something built up where the people that have the power to cut her episodes, people that have the power to make her feel uncomfortable, people that have the power to say that she's not really valuable, are the ones that really hurt her. And then we seen that on the episodes, because you got to think about it. You know, NeNe's a regular human being. She's a regular person, Blase the third. So, you know, now if she's battling with the producers, she's battling production and things like that, and they're basically treating her like crap and, you know, letting her know that she's not important, and then putting other people up on a pedestal, you know, in front of her face, you know, she might tend to be emotional and react and take it out on the wrong people. And the wrong people would be the people that she might have to film with, because maybe she's asking for this, maybe she wants this, maybe she wants this thing to be like that, and they say, no, we can't do that for you. And then, you know, she see her counterparts ask for the same thing and get it. You know, that's going to create rivalry. And the people that put the show together and have the money to put the show on, and the network people know what they're doing. They know how to cause conflict, division, even though NeNe can help along, even though she has helped with that too as well. But yeah, it's one of them situations where, baby, I don't know if she should have took the 6 episodes and basically try to clear her name, and basically try to have people leave with a different perspective of her. But basically she did not want to take the 6 episodes, and she basically said that, you know, she was getting 18 episodes and they want to drop her down to 6. That means, like, damn, that was a punishment in itself. You know, let me drop you down to 6. That's like, damn, you love, you know, a certain type of situation, and then they say, no, you only can come 6 days a week. And so NeNe was asked about what does she think about when she said that she wanted to get an attorney, and when she said that on Instagram, they wanted to Tammy Hall wanted to know the situation. Like, so are you really going to get, a discrimination attorney or whatever? She said she don't know. She's not sure. But what she wants to do is she wants to talk to the people behind the scenes. So she wants to talk to the higher ups. She wants to talk to the people that actually can make a change. And I'm so far, it seems like the people that can make a change is in agreement with the situation, because if they value her and they thought that, they couldn't go without the ratings, they would definitely, keep NeNe on board. But they only wanted to do her for 6 episodes. So maybe she wanted to talk to the people she's seen for 12 years working behind the scenes and really have to say so to change things. But you think if they would have tried to talk to her when they was going through negotiations, and they didn't even reach out. But as she's saying now that she wants to talk to them, but she also says that she does not want to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's one of them situations, Lord. I was just like, and she cried too. NeNe cried and everything. And, she cried when it was on commercial break, and it was just like one of them situations where you felt empathy for her, because that this is it. Like, she feels like, she lost the battle. Even though she says that she's going to keep strong, she's going to stay strong, she's going to stay on top, she's going to keep moving, and she doesn't have no regrets. There are regrets. There are things that she probably wish she would have changed. And one of the things that NeNe did say is that she wished she understood contracts better. When she first started with Real Housewives of Atlanta, she wished she understood contracts or had somebody that could interpret her contracts. And that's one of the big things that is probably really important, because we don't know what type of contract that NeNe agreed with and signed along for, and not knowing the consequences of that, because basically she said that she wished she understood contracts a lot better. Oh yeah, she hit the bottom because they don't care, and they're letting her go, and they forced her out. And if you ever been forced out at a job, you will understand. If you ever been forced out or people ganged up against you at work, not your employees, but the bosses, but they wanted to fire you away where you can't collect unemployment, where you can't sue, and basically make your time there like hell. And NeNe was saying that was going on. And maybe she may have took out that frustration on her cast members, because the way that they are being treated was once the way that she was being treated. They didn't want to pay her. 6 episodes? Oh my God, 6 episodes. You imagine the talk that will go on if NeNe only did 6 episodes? That's a slap in the face all day, every day. That's a slap. And NeNe was like, I'm not going to cry. Yes, she did cry. She did cry. You can tell that she wanted to say a whole lot, but she didn't want to, because she don't know where she's going to go from here. And she probably doesn't really see another avenue to go with the situation when it comes to Bravo, because I'm guarantee you that they dotted all their I's, across all their T's to have NeNe gone. And then now with these, calling Andy racist, the network racist, systematic racism, and also saying Andy is on that white line, riding that white horse, and just so many different things where now they feel like, we can't accept you back, because if we do, that means the behavior and the things that you said and did, when everybody gets upset or they get mad or they're not getting the contract that they want, they can go off and act like that. So basically, they are using NeNe Leakes as an example. So it's a NeNe Leakes type of example situation going on. So it's 13 years, not 12 years. Well, if you guys want to call in and tell me what you think about this NeNe situation when she did her interview with Tammy Hall, I was just like, Lord, she tried to come off strong. She tried to come off like, it's all good, but you can tell that she felt defeated. You can tell that she felt hurt, and she thought that things was going to work out. Things were going to be better for her, and they damn sure wasn't. But she also said that some of the ladies at the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she said half, have supported her, called her up and asked her how she's doing and checked on her. She didn't say who checked on her, but she said, you know, some of the ladies did call her and check on her. I wonder who it was. I know Cynthia Bailey was one of them. But she said some of the ladies did call and check up on her to see how she was doing. And basically, that was it. And then, did you guys hear when Tammy Hall said, you know what, I stopped watching Real Housewives of Atlanta when Portia and Kenya Moore got into the fight. I was done with watching Real Housewives of Atlanta when them two got into a fight. You know, NeNe was like, yo, why you gotta mention other people's names? This is about me. This is about my situation. And then Tammy tried to clean it up and say, you know what? That's what you was trying to change, right, NeNe? You was trying to change the aggressive behaviors on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was like, Tammy Hall. She went there. She was like, you ain't gonna use this platform to get revenge. Tammy was trying to make sure that everything was cool and kosher with her, because she didn't want NeNe coming over there messing up her brand, messing up her relationship with Bravo, the networks, and people like that, because, you know, Tammy Hall has been out here in these streets. She has been dismissed a couple of times. So it is what it is. I was just like, Yep. And she was asked whether, you know, she wanted to come back, and she said no, she doesn't want to come back. But basically, she wants to have a conversation. She probably wants money that's owed to her. She probably wants the money for 18 episodes and basically some type of departure, you know, situation bag that she wants because of the way she feels. So, I think Bravo's going to challenge her all the way and go to court with her, because I think they have a bad taste in their mouth towards NeNe, and they don't like her and they don't want her there. So therefore, she's the one that they're going to make an example of if she try to get any money, or she tries to get, you know, a walking away bag. They definitely are going to take it all away with her. And I think they would just do it just to do it. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they like her, point blank, period. She will get a bag of rocks. Lord have mercy. Happy days. Y'all are too much. But have you seen NeNe? NeNe was so humble and so sad and so in disbelief and just feeling like everything's crumbling. She just looked like everything was crumbling apart, you know, and nobody understands her and nobody gets her. Nobody understands the fight that she's going through. We may just see what's on TV, but it's behind the scenes shit that was going on. You know what I mean? Behind the scenes, when you show up to work and all your shit's missing and you don't know why it's missing. Hey, Thick Girl 40, what's going on? Thank you so much for becoming a part of the membership. I really do appreciate it. Grace Turner, Bravo has 9 clauses and she is pissed. Oh, Grace Turner. What's going on, Grace Turner? Grace Turner is the lawyer for Real Housewives of Atlanta. She knows it up and down. Grace Turner don't be playing around at all. Donna, facts. Smith, NeNe, girl, keep doing you. They still gonna talk. Miss Sugar Mama, hey, what's going on? Please, NeNe wants to fight Kenya. So I don't think she even wants to. She don't want to fight Kenya no more. She wants that bag. She want her job. She wants the respect. She want them doors to reopen. She don't want to get blackballed. That's what the hell she don't want to do. And I think that she react off of emotions and a lot of things that she tweeted, because sometimes when you feel like you are being shitted on and you being dogged out and nobody hears you, only thing they see is your bad behavior, or basically you responding to somebody else's behavior, because we don't know what they say to each other when the camera's not rolling and when they're getting ready to film. So you have in that situation, and now you're going toe to toe with these girls, and then you're going toe to toe with production, then you're going toe to toe with, you know, the bosses. Your back is up against the wall, and you think that somebody will care. You think somebody will reach out and help you. You think that maybe if I reveal the truth of what's really going on, what's really happening, there would be a change. And she tried to, and there hasn't been no change. Only thing Bravo has been doing is giving everybody shows from Portia to, you know, what's her name over there at Real Housewives of Potomac. And NeNe said before Real Housewives of Potomac. So I don't know if NeNe was throwing shade at the Real Housewives of Potomac, because she goes Real Housewives, and then before the Real Housewives of Potomac, you know, I was the original, and, you know, Bravo has, you know, this thing with getting rid of original cast members. And so I don't know if she was throwing shade towards Real Housewives of Potomac, but it is what it is. Lord have mercy. She shouldn't have called Andy out Andy behavior is period something you don't share, even if it's true. Them ladies could keep up with NeNe and was a lot of hate and jealousy. That's why you watch who you call your friend, baby. Grace Turner, happy days, yes, but they probably not offering her much and gonna do her like Tamar, throw her a fashion show. Ooh. Rita B, happy days. Andy too. I just thought it was Wendy. I'm just like, I mean, she just looks so like even in this video you could tell that, you know, the shit is hitting the fan. Even though NeNe says that she got money, NeNe says that she's starting, you know, she's opening up a lounge in Atlanta, you know, but you still got COVID out here in these streets, so that's a problem too as well with that. And she does have the boutique. I think some of the boutiques went online more than, you know, having the doors open. But this is a big hit because this is a big show. This is a big platform. And to, you know, leave on odds like this is big odds where, you know, I think NeNe's afraid that she has been blackballed or she's going to be blackballed. And the things that have been said and done, or the people over there at the network, do they want to sit down with NeNe? Do they want to have a conversation with her? Because she says she wants to talk to them behind the scene because she doesn't want to have to go to the court system. But I believe that they want to go to court with her. Like, they would do it just off of GP, just off of we gonna show you. Like, I don't know what happened over there as far as why the big people are doing her like that when she brought in money and ratings to the show and everything else like that. Like, she was basically working for them and making their pockets fat. But we all know the story. At the end of the day, you can be at a company for 40 years, 30 years, and when they want to cut you, they will cut you loose and cut ties with you. You know, the things that was going on camera with NeNe's behavior from season 1 to, you know, season 12, if they didn't like her behavior, they didn't like how she got along with the other ladies, that's something that they should have, you know, sat her down and talked to her about. She never mentioned that. You know, basically they encouraged and they put up her phrases. They put her on a pedestal, and now they're taking that pedestal away from her too as well. It's like they got what they wanted from her and now they're done. She wanted a little something, and they was like, we ain't giving you a little something. You were just an employee at the end of the day. That shit is. And basically she's saying that they're not loyal to her like she was loyal to them. And she cried. And you know, NeNe has spoken on that she has done things. She has kept her mouth closed. She worked behind the scenes with them. She saw them do things and she didn't say anything about it. So she was participating and following everything that they wanted her to follow and do. But at the end of the day, it still wasn't good enough, and they turned their back on her and slammed the doors. And she thought she was being loyal to them. She thought that she had a seat at the table, and she really didn't, because she said that she wanted a seat at the table. She want to sit at the table with the people that make the actual decision, that can pull a show. That's what she wants to do. And if they wanted to sit down with her, they would have been sat down with her. But we do know that Andy Cohen reached out to NeNe Leakes, and she said that she had a conversation with him, and she said that conversation wasn't, you know, a great conversation. You know what I mean? She said she had a conversation with him and it wasn't cool. So I don't know how that went down, but she had that conversation with Andy, and I guess it didn't go down too good because, you know, she's on Tammy Hall telling her story and what happened. The show flopped. So I'm just like, And she also did say Wendy Williams reached out to her, but she didn't respond to Wendy Williams because Wendy Williams don't put money on her table. She responded to Andy, and I think she had a blow up type of situation with Andy, and it is what it is. It doesn't seem like NeNe has any allies at the network or over there, even though she's been there for either 12 or 13 years. NeNe should focus on swag in her restaurant. NeNe messed up, period. But she said that, you know, she said she's not coming back. She said she's not coming back. And I don't think, you know, They don't want her back. But they couldn't fire her because then she will possibly have grounds to come after them. So they gave her an offer that she had to refuse, and that's 6 episodes instead of 18. So it seems like they don't care if the ratings will go up or go down one way or another. They're going to get them ratings back up, and they're going to get it back up without NeNe. They don't want her over there. And if they value her at any time and point, they would have called her and sat down with her and try to work things out. You know, at least, okay, she can't get 18, but can she get 10 episodes? Like, shit. That's like you working a full work week and they tell you only can work 2 days out of the week. But you're going to keep your health care benefits, but you only can work 2 days out of the week. And, you know, everybody's gonna be like, oh, what, you still work here? For real? You only working 2 days? Why are you still here then? You know, people gonna question you, like, why would you even go back if they're only gonna give you 6 episodes? But Greg said, NeNe, go back. Greg said, NeNe, stay. NeNe, go. Greg was in agreement with NeNe signing on to the contract. And NeNe basically says, you know, she has Greg, you know, as a support. You know, she had some half of the cast from the Atlanta Housewife has supported her too as well. And she said she has her aunt that raised her, you know, since she was a child, that's 92 years old, and that's who her support team is. She said she has a very small circle. And basically, she want a seat at the table with the people that can make a decision. And she was asked, what's up next for you? And so NeNe's opening a lounge. NeNe and her successful business lady situation, she wants to also be on TV. But something's going to have to change. Something's going to have to. Because right now, anybody looking on the outside, looking in, might think that, you know, if things doesn't work out between us and NeNe, maybe she might go to the blogs. Maybe she might do this. Maybe she might do that. Possible. But if people that are working in the business, know the business, can understand where she's coming from and have seen things like what's going on with NeNe happen over and over and over. So that's the situation. So, yep, she didn't respond to Medina and her allegations, and I don't think she is going to. I think that's a hard blow, having Andy basically bring Wendy, and Wendy, you know, dissing her, even though people were saying that what Wendy Williams said is true, that, you know, her having a spinoff is boring, her kids are boring, her grandkids are boring, her trying to maneuver her way in Hollywood is boring. Then Wendy Williams questioning whether, you know, she got money like that, whether she can afford to walk away, basically saying she's gonna be back because she wants attention. And then Andy doing that, she's saying that I know Andy set up them questions like that. Andy was a part, he was complicit. And then on top of that, you know, Wendy Williams on her show talking about NeNe. And so NeNe, you know, went ham. She started calling them, you know, she started saying that they doing that white horse, baby. They running around on that white horse together. They need me for ratings. And the thing about it is, damn, if they needed her for ratings, they would have definitely gave her more than 6 episodes. Like, shit. She said 6 episodes? Like, damn. Like, damn. Like, So, yep, that's the situation with NeNe Leakes on the show, basically crying her heart out. She looked defeated. She looked sad. She looked like she needed some help. She looked like she needed a hug. She looked like she's not okay. She looks like she's at the end of her ropes. She's battling with Wendy Williams. She's battling with, you know, Bravo. She's battling with Andy. And it's taking a toll on her. And then on top of that, not having the 18 episodes and that money and not being valued and being loyal to a company that at the same time turned around and wasn't loyal to you, and being there for 12 years and not even getting a seat at the table that she wanted to talk to the people behind scenes that actually has the power to remove you, keep you, or take a show off air. And she just looks utterly confused. She looked like this is not the route that she wanted to go. I think she wanted more episodes because 6 episodes is disrespectful, and people will be asking questions like they was asking questions the season before last. I mean, the season where NeNe was allegedly suspended and we didn't see her for a minute. Everybody was like, NeNe made a grand entrance and a grand exit. You know, I don't think she wanted that talk again too as well. People speculating that she was on probation for what happened with the camera crew and things like that. But 6 episodes is very disrespectful. As disrespectful as shit. Hey, what's up, grown folks relationship Smith? NeNe is the one that went in on, so she get it right. Angela, they are letting her know she don't run shit at Bravo ASAP. Facts. Miss Sugar Mama, she's a liability. Happy Days Day. No, they don't do their jobs. They are racist at Bravo. So yeah, that's the situation, and you know, NeNe didn't really go into it because she can't talk about certain things, and Tammy Hall wasn't gonna let her air out Andy or Wendy on her show. Tammy Hall wanted to stay good with the people because she's been kicked out the door a few times, so she was trying to keep it kosher and copacetic with the people that she needed to, because she did not want to be sitting in NeNe Leakes' seat. Point blank, period. And then for her to throw a shot at the show, Tammy threw a shot. She threw a shot at Portia. She threw a shot at Portia. I don't care what you say, she threw that shot at Portia. Grace Turner, Wendy Williams is a bird. She congrats Nicki Minaj on her birth and then said she wasn't a legend. Wendy hates black. Yeah, I was gonna watch the Wendy Williams show today, Grace, but I ended up watching this, and I was gonna go back and check out the Wendy show. I knew she was gonna have to talk about Nicki, but she really did that. Lord have mercy. That's the shit that Wendy does. That is definitely the shit that Wendy does. I know it ain't funny, but it is. Because she just be saying all types of outward shit. But she only say that towards certain people. She won't go against the Kardashians. She won't go against, Vanderpump. She won't go against Bethany. She says good things about them because they're in age. And basically, Wendy said Karen is too old to be on Real Housewives of Potomac. But yet, they can be on Real Housewives franchise and not have a problem. So, I don't think Wendy Williams likes anyone. I am coming for all about NeNe. Let's go. Oh, well, the number's right there. Call in. We didn't talk what we had to talk about, Miss NeNe Leakes. So I guess the moral of the story is try to hold in your emotions. Sometimes it's very hard, especially when you feel like you've been hurt, especially when you feel like you've been betrayed, you've been made fun of. And then also you're going to have your supporters and the people that subscribe to you and love you, as far as NeNe Leakes, asking you questions on your timeline, questioning you about things. Sometimes you just got to hold your mule, baby. Hold your mule and see what you can get, because if NeNe could have handled this situation differently, instead of like when it came out when Andy was kind of like making fun of, she had the same outfit on twice and the strap broke, blase in the third. There's a lot of times that she could have just hold her mule and she could have been even more victorious in this situation, because there's a lot of people that are siding, with Andy, you know what I mean, and signing with the network saying that she needs to go, blase in the third. But I think she should have hold her mule, and then once she found out that they was only going to give her 6 episodes, because that's what she's saying, then speak her piece and let it all hang out, and then it would be on them to make it look differently. Now, in this situation, I don't see NeNe ever returning back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't see anybody over there wanting to work with her, unless the people that silently support her, because there are people that probably support NeNe over there at Bravo, but they got to be silenced about it, because if they are speaking out loud about it, they may be on the unemployment line and no one picks up the phone at the unemployment office at all. They don't answer the phone. I don't even know why they got a number, but it is what it is. You got to call there 115 times to get an operator. Oh, well, never say never. That's true. But would NeNe return? She said that she doesn't want to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She says that. Now, if she's able to have a conversation with the people behind scenes and they actually value her and they actually respect her and what she has done for 12 years, but we know companies don't. They will let you go in a heartbeat. You know, you could be there. You could have saved the building from burning down and you will get a pink slip or a red slip. So, oh boy. Oh boy. Like, yep. If people wanted to, gloat and say, ding dong, she is gone. And like, oh, look at the pain that she's in. Look how she's hurting. And they want to rejoice in it. Well, you got your moment too, because she definitely wasn't the NeNe Leakes that we know. And, she wanted to be. She tried to be a little sassy, but she couldn't be. Because no matter how many, I love you, NeNe, I support you, none of them people are there in the meeting. None of them people are calling Bravo. None of them people are going down to Bravo. None of them people are down there doing anything. So you can have people say, I support you, NeNe. You're the best. I'm never going to watch. You know damn well they're going to watch. Number one. Then number two, ain't nobody down there. You know what I mean? So basically, it's a big story for now. And then boom, we see you later. And hopefully we may see you somewhere. Oh, yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie. I played that. I love, yeah. Come on and get this. Not ding dong. I don't be trying to be funny, Ralph. I just be talking. I might not have sound. Right. Lord. I ain't even trying to be shady. I'm not trying to be shady at all. And let me tell you this. If any of the Real Housewives of Atlanta ladies said that they were being discriminated against, saying that, they have not been treated fairly at Bravo, and, they're not offering them what they deserve, and blah, and the third, I would be doing the same thing. I don't have no favorites or anything else like that. If you tell me as a black woman that you feel like you have been dogged out, you haven't been treated right, and it's because race has to do something with it and you feel discriminated against, and then there are signs that say that, okay, it looks like that, just like from Mariah from Married to Medicine, we're gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be out here like, yo, that's wrong. What y'all doing? Now, when they beefing with each other, that's one thing, but when you beefing with the powers that be, sometimes you gotta stick together or say something. But Miss Sugar Mary, I'm glad you don't show. I don't have a favorite. Never. There's only one favorite person on one show that I like, and OG is my favorite person from Basketball Wives. But, I like Jackie too as well. I like Jackie a lot too, because I seen a lot of shit that Jackie Christie went through. And just to see her of a certain age still get out there and run with the young ladies, I feel the situation. If Kenya Moore, Candy Berry, Cynthia Bailey, or Portia Williams, got up and said like they was treated like this is not fair, this is what they're trying to do to me, I feel like I'm being discriminated against, I feel like I'm not being fairly treated over there, and blase and the third, we're going to talk about it, we're going to support them, because we know how it can be, because they're successful black women on TV, and that's not a lot. We know we may think that there's a lot, but there's not a whole lot, you know what I mean? And so therefore, in some way, somehow, speaking about the situation, because there's some people that are at their job right now are going through what NeNe Leakes is going through. There are some people right now knowing that there's nepotism and favoritism at work, and they got to stay at that job because they have no other choice until things get better, until they find somewhere else to go. And if you have been on the short end of the stick and being an employee and having the people that be like your managers, your bosses, try to get you out of there because they don't want to pay you the money that you're receiving, you are getting big money and you're making more money than them, and they looking down on you because you're doing less of a job than they are, and they're in control of all this, but your qualifications and your experience that you're making more than them, and somehow you're the target, and then on top of that, you a black woman? Oh no, I understand. So, you know what I mean? I just can't jump off the bridge and be like, oh yeah, she gone, baby. I can't do that. So we're going to see what happens with this situation. Andy called. I wonder why Andy called NeNe. Then he called her and said, I want an apology for you saying that I'm on the white horse. You know, why did he call her? Did he call her because does Andy have the power to get her more than 6 episodes? Like, 6 episodes is disrespectful, y'all. That's disrespectful. Happy days. Yeah, Grace completely. Folks like Wendy getting on people. I know. Better saying nothing but the truth. Amen. Thank you so much, Coatland 75. Exactly. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen with this situation, but I think what the network and the people that does the numbers, the number crunching and things like that, they're looking at how much attention NeNe is garnering. They're looking how much support that she's having and things like that, because, you know, if the support was a whole lot larger than what it is, like, you know, some of you guys know, but I have said to you guys that when it comes to reality TV, when it comes to sports, when it comes especially TV, sports, and music, and also as us being, you know, foundational Black and ADOS, 2 people as well, we need to have power. We need to have a union where we put money in it together. And so, like, say if I'm having a situation, like say if my city and town, I'm having a situation at my job, and now they're trying to get rid of me, and they're doing it unjustly. So therefore, if they think that you can just hurt me and put me down, but if I have 100 people come from this city, 100 people come from that city, 50 people down the street come through, then they're going to realize they just can't do me like the way that they're doing me, because there's power behind me, there's people behind me, and there's consequences. So when it comes to like the reality TV situation, if the reality TV stars and movie stars too as well get together and create a union for Black people, as when, you know, they need jobs, number one, or making sure they get hired for jobs too as well, and also when they're being discriminated against or they're being mistreated and, you know, unjustly treated too as well, you won't just have NeNe Leakes standing by herself, but you'll have a Mary J. Blige, you'll have a Beyonce, you will have a Oprah Winfrey, you will have, you know, Gayle King, you will have, you know, like people with names or people with power too as well. You'll have people that will come and stand next to you. So therefore, they're just not messing with you. They're messing with a whole brand of different things. And Black people, foundational Black and, you know, ADOs don't have that support where people are going to be behind them, where they just can't just black you out and, you know, blackball you, because then there's consequences. And so there needs to be a union, because if not, every time you turn around, this is going to be happening. And we have heard from a lot of reality TV stars that they got pushed out because of a certain age. They got pushed out because, you know, they wouldn't be this ratchet, but they don't have somebody behind them to support them. Now, if you have power that come out and stand next to you, they're just not hurting you. They can be hurting all different other aspects and areas of their business. So therefore, they would treat you fairly, in my opinion. Thank you so much, Cole. I appreciate the Grace Turner, and create healthcare for these reality 2 stars after the show is over, especially for the Black folks, especially at Facts. They need that, because they make millions off these people. And not only just for celebrities, but also having a union for, you know, regular smegglers and regular degglers like us. You know what I mean? So imagine if you're having this problem at your job and it's just you going against your boss and then the people that he got lined up to go against you. But yet if you have, you know, someone that lives in Triangle come through, you have somebody that lives in Circle come through, you have somebody that comes in, you know, from red and green and black, they all come through to support you, then they'll know that, oh, we're gonna have to do this by the books. It has to gonna be justly, and we can't do this to you. We don't have that protection, and we need to protect each other by forming that, because a lot of other coaches do have protection of where their people will come out that have these certain offers, that have these certain protections, will come out and basically saying that this is discrimination, this is not right, blah, and the third, and we don't have that as people. And that's what we do need, especially with sports players with CTE or these boxers. You know, I just watched this documentary on so many different boxers, you know, boxers that, you know, basically was in the ring fighting. They made millions and millions of dollars for the boxing industry, but yet they are broke and they don't have a place to stay. So you guys heard about Hicks. Hicks is out here Hope Hicks, she was out here and she gave Donald Trump, allegedly, passed it on to Donald Trump that, he ended up getting the, he's a part of the epidemic that's out here in these streets. What are your thoughts on Donald Trump getting the coronavirus? Even though he make fun of Joe Biden about wearing a mask and saying people 200 feet away from you, you have this big old mask, but yet he ends up contacting the epidemic right on his own plane. People are also assuming that maybe Hope coughed in her hand, she touched the railing, getting on the plane or whatever, and when she got on she touched that and everybody else touched it behind her. And Donald Trump has been all over the place. He's been everywhere from September 28th, September 30th to October 1st. He was out here in these streets and he was running. He was talking about no mask. I heard some comments on my community wall, which was outrageous. I can't repeat them, but they were funny as hell. So Trump was out here doing a whole lot at the presidential debate. He was talking a whole lot of mess. Sometimes the universe will sit you down. And that's what happened with somebody set Trump down. He was doing a whole lot. He was talking about, like, if I think that, these ballot situation ain't being done right, if I feel like, the votes has been manipulated or whatever, I'm not going to stand down. We're going to get the judicial system in this piece and they have to determine the election. Basically saying that if the way that Trump presents himself, it seems like he won't be satisfied unless he is president. So therefore, if the votes go another way, he is going to be calling the judicial system to come through and basically determine the election. And then he also sent the Proud Boys out there and basically telling them to stand to follow his orders, and then also telling people to go down there to the polls and poll watch and all that other stuff, and basically put it out there that everything is going to be unfair. So therefore, if there is a situation where he is not president, that is going to be a problem. And basically he's saying that he has the groups behind him, the Proud Boys behind him, and so many other groups behind him. So somebody had to sit Trump down, and they set him down, baby. They set him down. So we're going to see what happens with that situation. I was like, Lord have mercy. He done tweeted out. I was like, he done tweeted out Friday after he done made fun of this guy. Hope was going around there smiling, and Hope was, she was already showing symptoms of it. And once she reported that to the president and the people, Trump just kept going. He went to go to that function to get that $5 million, and then he wasn't feeling good. Hope was isolating in one of the jets because she was showing signs of it. But the president is 70 something years old. So we're gonna see how this situation works out, how this situation pans out. See if everything is going to work out with the situation with him catching, being part of the pandemic. So I wonder will he wear his mask now? But he's probably going to have the great health care, and he's going to have doctors around the clock. And, they did tweet it out. Trump's wife, she did tweet out certain things and basically say that, they're doing good. They are showing, she's having a little bit of mild symptoms and things like that. But that's the situation. Trump, the entertainment president, I know. When he went up there and said that about Joe Biden's son, he was doing the most. And then when he told the people, go down there and poll watch, you guys all know what poll watch means, right? What are these people that are part of these malicious group going to do when they go down to the polls? Do you think they're going to be constructive? Do you think they're going to be helpful? Or are they going to cause confusion? So Trump is putting that in people's heads that, this election is already not going to be fair. And then now, wait till he's addressed the situation, with having the coronavirus. But we'll see what happens with that. Because either he's going to relate to people that has suffered from the coronavirus and has lost people, or he is going to say this is a setup or they tried to attack me. But that presidential debate, he did a lot. He did the most. And so therefore the people that are behind him, the people that are supporting him, you know, they even had, so a lot of them had to come out and say like, yo, we don't follow his situation with him not basically denouncing, you know, white supremacy. And so Trump was out here doing the most. So, you know, he got set down. Somebody set him down. I was like, get it together. Lord have mercy. Like, I swear there's so much going on in this world. Why are y'all talking about Candace? And I don't know what you're talking about, Smith. There's no Candace in my title. There's no Real Housewives of Potomac in my title. We ain't talking about that. I don't know. I'm lost. Unless you guys are in the chat talking about it. So, I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate it. What girl, thick girl 40, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ralph, thank you for coming through. Thank you, Happy Days. Thank all the moderators for coming through and the support. I do appreciate it. Sweet Brown Sugar 504, Miss T, thank you for coming through. Who else? Grace Turner, it's always a pleasure. Rita B, thank you for coming through. Happy Days. Thank you guys for the support. I do appreciate it. So we're going to follow this story to see what happens with NeNe Leakes. Is she actually going to either get a bag and walk away, or she going to have to go to court to try to get that bag too as well? Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building. These are rich people. Yep, they are rich people. Thank you, Happy Days. I appreciate it. Cole, bye. Thank you. You guys have a great weekend. We should be going live again. Thank you guys so much. Rita B, drop your Cash App, baby. What is my Cash App? Let's see. Oh, it's right there. Thank you so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I appreciate the people that have joined the membership. We're just trying to get more people involved so we can just get more stuff out there and just go ham. Go ham. If you guys can listen to some of the conversations and the interviews that I did that I won't even publish because some of the people are embarrassed that they said the shit that they said. I don't know why. Just be comfortable. Just be yourself. It is what it is. But yes, if you want to gloat about NeNe hurting, if you want to gloat about NeNe being in pain, if you want to gloat about the situation, say she gets what she deserves, today is the day for you to do that, because that fight that we saw NeNe have, the last fight was with Wendy Williams and Andy, and then she addressed Medina, you know, with her tweets, with her Instagram posts. But she's actually feeling defeated. She's actually hurt. She actually needs a hug. Tell you the truth, she needs somebody to save her right now. She's been saving everybody, and I think she needs somebody to save her. She really needs to find comfort because it hurts. This is publicly. When we go through our situations, it's privately. Nobody knows the shit that goes on in our job and what we're doing at work and how they want to get us out, how they don't want us there. You know what I mean? Our immediate family might know, some of our friends might know, but not the whole world. And then have people gloating and being happy about it and that energy, and then still trying to keep up a strong face, a strong exterior. And, you know, that exterior just melted today. It melted. It melted. You seen a woman that was out here swinging and saying what was on her heart and what was on her mind because she thought that somebody was going to care. She thought that somebody was going to come and say that this is unfair to you. Only people that did that was the people that support her, not the people that actually can make decisions. But the people that support her, how they can't make the decisions, but there's things that they can. NeNe has a lot of supporters, a lot of followers, you know what I mean, that can actually get Bravo's attention. There's things that, you know, sometimes celebrities don't utilize the people that follow them, and especially with people like NeNe and big celebrities. You know, you can get your fans involved, not just on your Instagram and your Twitter. Have them start making phone calls and emails and showing up and questioning things. I know NeNe got some lawyers on her team that would take her case for free. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, she just really looked defeated, y'all. It was sad to even watch, if you want to be 100. It was sad to watch. Like, it wasn't nothing in it that was entertaining. There was nothing in it that was like, oh, look at NeNe swinging. Nah, it wasn't that type of situation. This was a defeated woman at the end of her ropes. And she just got off of a beef with Andy and Wendy from Watch What Happens Live. And then now she got Medina. I don't know if she's worried about Medina coming at her. But the difference between Medina and NeNe Leakes is Medina went on YouTube, and NeNe Leakes went to Tammy Hall's show, which is a syndicated show. So peace. NeNe was fake. I knew somebody was gonna say it. I was waiting. Grace don't be playing around. Grace be talking her shit, and I love it. But money to give her ass or real influence. She's always did that. Mary, she's defeated herself. Blur. She wants to fake. Oh Lord have mercy, thick girl. I was waiting for it. I know it was gonna happen. But I just think that people need to, with the amount of people that will go ham for NeNe, I think she need to utilize it. They need to go down there to the network. Straight up. Schedule a rally, baby. Y'all playing. NeNe could get petty. At this point, either she just walks away or she gets petty. And at this point, I say just walk away and handle everything behind scenes and see if she can get an exiting bag or get, 18 episodes worth of a pay and, walk away. But if not, she can go toe to toe with them. And the way that they're acting, they want to go toe to toe with her. And if she goes toe to toe with them like that, it's going to be a lot of blackball going on if NeNe Leakes is not already blackballed too as well. Because she called out. She called out the shit that's going on behind the scenes, behind the cameras, and what they really doing. She called that out. And when people say that we need to stick together, them people stick together. Oh, she called you out. Even though you could be wrong, they be like, we can't go against the grain. We got to they stay on code. So it's one of them situations. Thank you guys for coming through. Please like the video. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate all y'all opinions, whether you're here for her or you not. It's all good. Thank you, Ralph. Please go check out Ralph's YouTube channel, showing some love. Thick Girl 40, thank you so much for joining. Happy Days, thank you too. Thank you guys so much. Grace Turner, Rita B, Stay, thank you too as well. And Grace Turner, I got Ralph, I got Thick Girl 40 in the building, Rita B in the building, Alicia Cole in the building, baby. And Smith was in the building. Smith. And who else? Happy Days. And I got Miss Sugar Mama. I got Sweet Brown Sugar 504. Miss T in the building, baby. Much love. And thank you guys for your support. Please hit that like button. Stay woke. Stay prosperous. And stay up. And stay blessed, baby. And keep your eyes open. And keep your eyes on the prize.